Desserts are the most favorite part of the meal for most of us. We can't live without ice creams, cakes, and cookies. Talking of which, it may be a good idea to feed some cookies to your furry friend to make him gratified on busy holidays. But can your dog eat cookies? Can dogs eat cookies? There is no definite answer to this question. It is because whether the cookies are safe for dogs or not depends on the type and ingredients of the cookie. Common human cookie ingredients include flour, sugar, butter or oil, and eggs. One can let the dog eat the above ingredients in small amounts, hence plain basic cookies are safe for dogs in small amounts. But humans are not fond of plain cookies and end up adding chocolate, cream, vanilla, peanut butter, raisins, nuts, and many other ingredients to the cookie dough. Similarly, the choice of flour as the cookie base also differs in different recipes. So let's have a detailed look at the major ones. Can dogs eat chocolate chip cookies? Any form of chocolate cookies is a big no for dogs. Chocolate has a chemical called theobromine in it. Dogs' digestive system is not designed to metabolize it. The same is the case with the caffeine content of chocolate. This indigestion can lead to chocolate poisoning in dogs. In addition, both the compounds can stimulate excessive urination in dogs accompanied by excessive thirst. Other symptoms of chocolate poisoning include vomiting, diarrhea, and increased heart rate. Severe chocolate poisoning can cause heart issues and tremors. Can dogs eat peanut butter cookies? Peanut butter cookies are considered safe dog cookies. Peanut butter is not only safe, but most dogs love to eat it. It is the source of many valuable proteins and vitamins. It also provides many minerals such as potassium and magnesium. You can try the famous peanut butter dog treats recipes over the internet. These treats not only come out tasty, but the recipes also give some ideas for making the meal presentable for your pooch. Don't forget to feed your dog peanut butter cookies in moderate amounts only. Can dogs eat cookies having raisins? No. Never feed your doggy cookies having raisins in them. Raisins are dried forms of grapes. Both grapes and raisins are toxic to dogs. Although the exact mechanism of toxicity due to raisins is unknown, the Animal Poison Control Center, ASPCA, has observed 140 cases of dogs who had ingested raisins. Out of these, symptoms appeared in 50 dogs, 7 of them died. The outcomes of raisin toxicity cause sudden renal failure and lack of urine production. The first symptoms which are usually seen include vomiting and diarrhea. These symptoms occur within a few hours of ingestion. In case you notice any of them after you suspect that your dog has eaten a few raisin cookies, take him to the vet immediately. Can dogs eat cookies having nuts? Nut cookies are way too popular. Some people like to eat mixed nut cookies, while others only go for specific nuts. Whatever the case is, don't feed these cookies carelessly as many nuts are toxic to dogs. Macadamia nuts are at the top of the list. These can cause weakness in the hind limbs and paralysis. Macadamia nuts are also associated with joint inflammation and tremors. Similarly, walnuts can block the intestines, almonds can cause diarrhea, and hazelnuts pose choking hazards. There are some dog-safe nuts as well, like peanuts, pistachios, cashews, chestnuts, and pecans. Cookies having any of these nuts can be fed to dogs, but only as an occasional treat. Can dogs eat sugar cookies? All types of sugar cookies, including the ones with sugar sprinkles or desiccated coconut on them, the frosted ones, and those with fruity pebbles, are high in sugars. They should not be given to the dog. Although they are not toxic unless they have chocolate frosting on them, high sugar content is what makes them inappropriate for canine consumption. Too much sugar in food is bad for dogs. If you treat your pooch with a sugar cookie often, it can lead to various health issues in the long run. Your dog is at the risk of developing dental diseases, stomach problems, obesity, and even long-term disorders like diabetes. Can dogs eat cream cookies? It's better not to add milk and milk products to the dog's diet. Milk has a carbohydrate whose digesting enzyme is absent in most dogs. It results in a condition toxic to dogs called lactose intolerance. Due to the indigestion of milk and milk products, the following symptoms appear: bloating, pain in the abdomen, vomiting, diarrhea, and lethargy. Even if the dog is not lactose intolerant, the cream is high in fats, making it unsafe for dogs. Plant-based creams made out of soy milk or coconut milk are safe for dogs as they are free of lactose and have unsaturated fats. Though not beneficial for the dog's health, these fats are less harmful than the saturated fats present in animal-based products. This type of cream can be added to dog food in small amounts. Can dogs eat wheat cookies? Yes. Most dogs can eat wheat cookies safely because they contain no toxic ingredients. You can give your pet these cookies as an occasional treat. If they are baked at home with small amounts of sugars, that's well and good. Although it happens rarely, some dogs can show an allergy to gluten in wheat flour. Who knows, your dog may also have a gluten allergy. Therefore, we recommend giving your dog 1 or 2 bites of these cookies to begin with. Then, if he shows no symptoms of gluten allergy, you can feed him wheat cookies once in a while. On the other hand, if you notice any signs of stomach problems, skin irritation, or inflammation of paws, don't feed him even a single bite of these cookies again. Can dogs eat oatmeal cookies? Dogs can eat oatmeal, and it is also healthy for them, but what about oatmeal cookies? It's fine if your dog eats oatmeal cookies once in a while to accompany you. A plain oatmeal cookie has no toxic substance for the dog. But, large quantities of any human food can be harmful to pets. The same goes for oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal cookies with the added raisins or chocolate should never be fed to your dog. As explained earlier, chocolate causes poisoning in dogs. Therefore, if your dog has eaten a bunch of oatmeal chocolate cookies, he will experience negative effects. On the other hand, oatmeal raisin cookies may be fine for some dogs but are toxic to most of them if the dogs display any stomach problems like diarrhea or drink lots of water after eating these oatmeal cookies. In this situation, you must contact your emergency vet immediately. Can dogs eat store-bought cookies? A short answer is no. Store-bought cookies are safe only for human consumption. A pet should not eat these human cookies. Usually, they are loaded with sugars and fats and, most of the time, have additional components like chocolates, raisins, etc. They are highly processed. Processed foods have preservatives in them like benzoates, formaldehyde, sulfides, and many more. These compounds can make dogs hyperactive and increase the risk of cancers and neurological disorders in them. Hypersensitive reactions like allergy or asthma may also develop. Leaving cookies carelessly on the kitchen counter will attract the dog. If the dog ate some of these, he might show the signs of ill health. Observe your dog closely and call your vet in case of any emergency. Can dogs eat homemade cookies? Yes, here's some good news for you. Homemade cookies are perfectly fine for your dog. You can bake some tasty ones at home and serve your dog among the above-mentioned safe cookie varieties. Downsides of feeding dog cookies. Your dog may experience the following health issues after eating cookies. Too much sugar. Ideally, too much salt or sugar should be avoided in dog food. As we know, most cookies are rich in sugars. If a dog eats cookies often, he develops the risk of different health problems like dental caries and weight gain. In addition, when your dog is already diabetic, all the sugar in cookies will accumulate in his body, sometimes rising to a deadly level. High fat content. Sandwich cookies with cream fillings and oatmeal cookies are high in their caloric content. Eating such high-fat foods can make a dog obese. Obese dogs show signs of apathy and dullness and become prone to several other diseases like cardiovascular problems, high blood pressure, and diabetes. Choking hazard. If you share cookies with your pet once in a blue moon, there's a possibility of your dog falling for them. When a pack of cookies is in front of him, he will try to devour all of them at once and may end up choking. In this case, don't try to induce vomiting by yourself. Instead, visit your vet as soon as possible. Health risks of sugar-free cookies. Never share sugar-free products with your pet. They contain a sugar substitute known as xylitol in them. Xylitol is toxic to dogs. It can cause poisoning in them. In addition, it stimulates the rapid release of insulin from the pancreas, decreasing the blood sugar to dangerous levels. If left untreated, it can cause liver failure and can be life-threatening. In case your dog ate sugar-free cookies, call your vet. Oatmeal cookies, peanut butter cookies, and plain cookies are safe for dogs. However, if you love dogs, never let them eat the ones with chocolate, raisins, butter, or cream. Moreover, only feed cookies in small quantities as too many of them can be bad for dogs.